What's up, guys? This is Ernest, and I'm going to do a reaction video. But today it's going to be a little bit different. So, in this video, this is by the guy named Andrew Matias. Very funny video. I saw it, I believe, yesterday. Follow his channel. He's really funny, especially in this one. And he actually does some Forex trading, so that's some cool stuff. So if you're watching this, eventually, Andrew, good stuff. All right. So that's funny. He must have been an Amway. So I want to show you guys his video, but I want to do something a little different because with him, he's been in a few MLMs, and you can tell he knows about them and what happens. And he says in there that there's some reoccurring themes. So I'm gonna break down. Basically, he over exaggerates the stuff that happens at MLMs. But I'm going to tell you like the psychology and why they do that, okay? So let me pull this up.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. I'm Andrew. More importantly, I want you to think yourself, because the information that you're about to get from this presentation is going to change your life. Show of hands, real quick.
This guy's so fun. All right, so he's using something in NLP, neuro-linguistic programming. He's basically pre-framing the audience. So when you do that, you're pretty much kind of almost like putting a seed in their mind, basically what's going to happen. Because a lot of people, that's what they're looking for. Like if they don't know what's going to happen, they're kind of like, worried, or they're thinking about it. So it's actually an NLP salesperson technique. So that's the main reason why we actually utilize that. Okay, we kind of tell them what's going to happen before it happens.
Quick show of hands. Put your hand up if you love your 9-to-5 job. Anybody? Nobody? Exactly, that's what I thought. Nobody loves the 9-to-5s.
All right, so on that one, the reason why a speaker commands attention is so that way we get them audience participation, pretty much. And also because when people actually use their body and they're kind of involved a little bit more, they get more engaged. So that's the reason why you asked that question.
How's everybody today? You're gonna have to speak up. And I came.
So yeah, it's another little NLP technique as a speaker. When they're not saying something, or you're basically, you stop the presentation until you get engagement, to show them that it's not just him in the room talking to himself, right? There's engagement. He's talking to an audience.
Came from absolutely nothing. When I was born in the hospital bed, the nurses, they didn't even take care of me. They did not give me any food whatsoever, no nutrients. The doctor, my mother that I came from, did not give me any food. So what did I have to do as a newborn baby? I had to crawl to the cafeteria. Now turn to the person to the left.
You had to crawl. All right, so the reason why speakers do this, especially in the multi-level marketing arena, is you want to talk to the audience and really show them. I mean, nobody started as a millionaire. They had to start somewhere. And so when you go, the lower the better. When somebody goes into like homelessness, or like they were going to, something really low, I mean, you're pretty much hitting the entire audience, because anybody above that has, will be like, wow, if he could do it, I could do it. Okay, because I'm not even that low. But even if somebody was that low, like let's say there's somebody homeless in the audience, it's like, wow, that guy was homeless, I'm homeless, I could do that too. So that's the reason why they do that. Now, he obviously way over exaggerated, where when he was born, not even his mom was taking care of him. So it was pretty funny. He goes like literally to the very beginning. It's pretty funny.
To you, and turn to the person to the right of you. Now, first off, introduce yourself and tell them, I am going to be a millionaire. Do it. Go ahead. Tell them. So now what you did is you just introduced yourself to you just made a new connection, and you let them know that you're going to be a millionaire.
this is actually a good technique. I mean, you don't have to say that, that you're going to be a millionaire. You kind of have to work your way up. Once people actually believe it, you don't do it within the first 5 minutes. But actually talking to the people, next to you, going through this is actually an incredible technique that I actually got from Success Resources of America. And it's basically connections, and you're talking to people, and it makes the event way 100 times better because you're not in there just listening to the lecture. Now you're talking to the people, next to each other. You're going over what you're learning, things like that. So he's actually going through the exact stuff that happens in good presentations. I've seen bad presentations, but he's actually going over the good presentation stuff.
So that's step one. You're already manifesting, right? Every millionaire has at least seven streams of income. And now I'm going to show you one of the ways to get another stream of income. Now, has anybody ever heard of residual income? Whoever brought you to this event, make sure you thank them as well, because they just showed you the path to success. So whatever situation you're in.
Yeah, I always hear that in MLM presentation. Thank the person that brought you. So again, it's kind of like a pre-frame. Afterwards, that way it's like you're telling them exactly what to say to them after the presentation, like thank them, man, thank you so much, and they start talking about the good stuff of the presentation. So that's the reasoning.
And it's definitely not as bad as my situation. So what that means for you is, since I'm making $50 trillion a month coming from that, where the nurses, the doctors, not even my mother fed me when I was a newborn baby, when I was
not even my mother.
You could be making $50 trillion a month as well one day. When you leave this event today and you tell your family and your friends about how great this event was, what you learned, the connections that you made, what they're gonna tell you is, hey, hold on, what's your name? Johnny? Hey, Johnny, I think you learned a lot of great stuff today, but you just attended a pyramid scheme event. And when they tell you that, Johnny, this is what I want you to do. Ask them, who's at the top of your company? They're going to give you some name of a CEO. And on top of those CEOs, there's senior level people. We'll just ask for senior level. And then there's mid-level people. So a few of them. Johnny, here's your friend. Write your friend down here. So when your friend asks you that, tells you you just attended a pyramid scheme event, what does this look like to you? So Johnny, sorry to break it to you, or break it to your friend, but him working in corporate America, he's in a pyramid scheme.
Just what he's saying is pretty much true. It's a good way to, when somebody says that, because most people really don't know what a pyramid scheme is. I go through a video where I explain that, but this is like the quick spiel of at the presentation. They don't always do that, but in case somebody says something, it's kind of like an answer. So it's pretty funny.
Got you. At this opportunity, you have unlimited PTO days. The income potential is unlimited. Everything is unlimited. You are your own boss. You dictate your own hours. So now I'm going to talk about the real reason we're here, and it's how to make money in this opportunity. Now, let's say your friends get their friends to buy a business package. You didn't have to do anything. And every friend that they get, you get $50 from them, all going back to you. Now, again, this is not a pyramid scheme. All right, at this time in the meeting, I want to acknowledge everybody that has seen success with this opportunity. So when I call your rank, please stand up.
So this happens a lot too. It's pretty much almost like testimonials, like going over testimonials. This is actually the most, and I've seen it on webinars, presentations, and the ones with the most testimonials are pretty much is the winner. And so they do that in an MLM. They'll get them to stand up, and obviously these are funny ranks that he basically made up. So that's pretty funny.
First, we're going to start with the silver gorillas.
Silver
everybody that's a
gorillas.
silver gorilla, please stand up. Let's give them a round of applause.
I'm a silver
Thank you,
gorilla.
guys. Platinum lions. Everybody that's a platinum lion, please stand up.
I really want to be a
Let's give them
platinum
a round of
lion.
applause. Last but not least, the rainbow unicorns. If you have hit the rank of rainbow unicorn, please stand up. And I just want to make a note. Everybody that is a rainbow unicorn is making $150,000 a month. So let's make sure we give them a big round of applause. Congratulations to everybody. I know each one of you personally. Very funny, sir. Why are you who are you and why are you standing up? The reason why I'm standing is because I'm already a rainbow unicorn. I've manifested it. I've thought it in my brain, and now I am a rainbow unicorn. You know what? I love your enthusiasm. I love how you're manifesting it. That's right. You are already a rainbow unicorn.
Man, that is hilarious. All right, like and subscribe and really go to his channel. It's, you know, some of these videos are hilarious. And if you're watching this, you know, that was an awesome video. All right.